That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver. Not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer.
If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings.
Hello, Lee Mallett for Mallett Buildings. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Always want to start out with community service. We give back every day. That's part of what we do at Mallett. We've been doing it for 26 years. That's how long we've been in business. But let's get started. Let's see what we got today. I always like to play that. Y'all know me. Turn up your volume. So that's tubular, folks. You'll need to be careful of tubular. That's a 70-mile-an-hour wind taking that building off a slab. Imagine what a hurricane would do with it. I play this every time because these tubular people are out there advertising, and everybody seems to call me and they want to do a price match or us competing. I said, it's an apple and an orange. that ain't going to do nothing for you. And so it's just to expose what really is happening with that structure, with that material. That's what's going to happen. Imagine 150 mile an hour or a law at 180 miles an hour coming through Louisiana or Texas or Mississippi and getting hold of these little buildings. They'll just take them, just rip them all over the place. Now, remember $1,000 cash. You want to buy a building, put type cash. That'll be worth $1,000 when you come buy that building. And man, we want to give it to you. So come do business with us. All right. So what we got going on right now is a $29,999 for a 30 by 50 by 12. Free roof and wall insulation with 26 gauge metal, or you can get your 40 by 60 by 12 for $43,999 with free roof and wall insulation and 26 gauge metal. This is what my competitors sell. I call this the Pinto of the business. But mine is even better because you're not going to get all this or free roof and wall insulation. That's in every building, even these buildings that my competitors sell. So that is the Pinto. This is the Mercedes of the business. Nobody builds a building like this. Look at all the stuff that comes with this building. When you start comparing this building to other people's buildings, they're not going to have all this. That's why this building costs more. It's because of what's in it. But you're going to get the best building in the business from the best company in the business, and then I'm going to throw in electrical and foam insulation packages for $46,999. Folks, this right here is worth $20,000, $25,000. This is the best buy. It is the Mercedes. That's my recommendation to you. You can pick whatever building you want, but this building's got it all. You're going to have stronger, it's a stronger building because look, your trusses are 3 foot apart and they're all 2 by 8s. The only building in the business that does that, that does it. Let's go here. All right. If you're not ready to buy, you want to wait till next March, January, whatever, I got the Mallett savings plan. You put $3,000 down, 18th-month price protection, 3-month extensions for as long as you need, 0% interest and pay as little as much as you want. You can come in and buy that $46,000 building, which the sale ends on Christmas Day. We only got a few days left. But if you want that thing, come lock her in, and next year, whenever you get your money, or you can just keep making payments. It's up to you. It's a great plan. You can get your dream building today. All right, if you want to do a kit, do it yourself. We now sell a 30 by 50 by 12. We make all sizes. This just happened to be the 2 that I'm putting on the board. I can build any size you want. 30 by 50 by 12, $15,999. 40 by 60 by 12 for $18,999. And we're going to give you 5 free phone calls, conference calls, to help you while you're building your building. You'll get drawings, everything. We're going to assist you in every way we can. That's FOB here at the plant. All right, research before you buy. Contractor fraud is happening across the U.S. So we did a little research just to see what was happening. This is some of the things we found. All right. This is in Hampton, let's see, Colorado, I guess. That's in Colorado. All right. Anyway, I put this to show you it's not just in Louisiana. It's all over the place. Over here, it's Seattle. Over here, it's Missouri. Look at what's happening. This guy right here, arrested for home repair fraud and Hall Pike investigation. Home repair fraud. We have that occurring in Louisiana all the time. You have all these contractors acting like they're licensed residential contractors, and they're not. And as I go through the process, I'm going to get to some of them that you need to be aware of. But this was just something we pulled just to show you it's not just Louisiana. Now, here we go. This is Indiana, I forget, Carolina, and Delaware. So this stuff is it's everywhere. You need to do your due diligence whenever you buy a building. I did this just to show you it's not just this, and that gets me to where I want it to be, which is my red flags. If you're going to buy a building, go to the Secretary of State, see how many years they've been in business and who the parties are. Licensure, make sure they're a licensed residential contractor. Contractor violations. If he's been convicted, you need to be very careful. Reviews of the BB and Google, the more reviews, depending on the reviews, the better the company, theoretically. Visit the contractor's facility. I keep telling everybody, come visit us. We want to show you our facility. We want to take you on a tour of the trust plant. We want you to meet the people you're going to do business with. And if you're going to spend that kind of money, you should come meet the people you want to do business with. It's just good. It's just a good idea to do that. So, because if you don't, here we go in Louisiana. This guy, contractor fraud. But look, if they would have followed the red flags, they wouldn't have, whoever this guy got to could have said, hey, he's been convicted of violating state contractor law. I think I'll leave him alone. He's only been in business 4 years. And look at his licensure. Just do your due diligence. You keep yourself out. Here's another one. All this is contractor fraud. These two, Brian DeZarmo, convicted by LSLBC and was charged by the state with contractor fraud. Brent Dugas, convicted by the state, got charged in Louisiana and Texas, I understand it. But that was contractor fraud. It's got nothing to do with us. But if you'd have went and checked these guys out before they'd done business with him, and they said, well, I'm not going to do business with the guy. He's been convicted of breaking state law. And he got away with this for about 7.5 years. And he never was a licensed residential contractor. Now, I told you earlier, as we went through some of that state stuff, or the different states, all these companies are out there trying to get you to buy a building from them. And that's fine. But you need to know the truth about it. All of them. Southern Style Barnes, convicted. S&S Steel, convicted. Precision Metal, convicted. Ranger Buildings, convicted. Beck Industries, convicted. Reed's Metals, now Fortify, convicted. And I think if you go look at the BBB stuff on Fortify's parent company, I think it's Carterstone, 400 bad reviews, complaints, in 3 years, and go pull the BBB. All this was derived from the State Contractors Board. Folks, it's rampant. Be careful with these guys. They will take your money and they got no problem running with it, or giving you shoddy work and not coming back. You need to be careful of this. Now, this is one that we had to give a quote on. I don't know if you've seen these buildings. Somebody come up with some crazy idea here. Now, according to his website, he's building these trusses to meet a certain wind load. Maybe, maybe not. But I'll tell you one thing. There's no way that he's getting a wind load on that building that far apart. At least a red iron, I give it to them. It'll make the wind load. I do not see that with this. I mean, it just don't. Why are you using metal and wood? What's the point behind that? Look how far apart his trusses are. And this isn't big red iron. This is like bar joists. I mean, it's different, folks. Now over here it looks like nope, that's steel too. I'm not a fan of this, okay? Because in my building, I'm going to put those trusses every 5 feet. In my elite building, my Mercedes-Benz, they're going to be every 3 feet. So you think that is going to compete with trusses every 3 feet, and it's a 2x8? I don't think this will engineer at 145 miles an hour. That truss might. I don't know what he's doing there. But the other problem you have is this. He's not licensed to be a contractor, yet he's offering packages, and we're getting bids to compete with this guy, which I will turn him in. But he's not a licensed contractor. He's out there trying, so I sell kits and I do trusses. Well, he shouldn't be giving bids, because I got a bid. Somebody brought a bid to us, and that's when he started looking into this company. Okay? You got one Google review, that's it. It's been in business 14 years, supposedly. But you see, just because, remember something about the Secretary of State. You can start a company, and if you pay the dues, that doesn't mean you're operating. It just means you're registered. You are registered. It doesn't mean you're operating. And you can go dormant as long as you pay your dues, and then keep operating 3 or 4 years later. There's really no way to tell what's really going on there if you pay the $25 every year. I tell you to visit their location. This is where they operate. Now, you want to see a real facility, come to me. Come see my place. They've been in business 14, 15, and this is how they're still operating? I don't see the facility that would make me feel at ease. Maybe you would. I wouldn't. Here's what we're licensed in. We can do anything. We can build wharves, highways. We have all the classifications, and we're electrical contractors now. We have a 4.87. I have 160 customer reviews. on the BBB, and I'll be one of the only ones that have that many reviews. You saw his facility. This is my facility. You go look at those facilities and then come back and look at my facility, a picture. Bring a picture of my facility with you, or pull it up on your phone and say, well, let's look at him and look at theirs, and you're going to say, whoa, problem, major problem. The benefits of wooden trusses versus steel, thermal instant rust-free. There you go. Now, that's going to rust. That's not going to rust. That's treated with a lifetime warranty against termites and fungal decay. But you ain't get the rust there, okay? The gap, the distance between these, I'm going to put mine 5 feet on my cheapest building with my competitor sale, but on my elite building, I'm 3 feet apart. And it's a 2x8 truss, and it's a scissor truss. Just like that, I would consider it a scissor truss too. All right, heat conductivity. Metal transfers heat more quickly. Wood insulates better. Thermal bridging. Metal trusses allow heat to easily travel across your building. Energy efficiency. Wood trusses handle fluctuating temperatures better and are more energy efficient. Now, imagine what you're going to do with this building. Everything here looks white wood, including the posts. I hate to say that, but that's exactly right. But look, if you close this thing in, what you going to do here? Here, you can attach your ceiling to the wood trusses. What you going to do here? You're going to have to. What you going to do here? And look how far apart they are. This is a mess. It's really no different than a steel building because he's now combined steel and wood. I'm not a big fan of this, and I don't think it's very pretty. This doesn't have a look to it. Let me go down. Okay. Metal creates opportunity for rust. Imagine in Louisiana, Texas, East Texas, on the Gulf Coast, all that moisture is going to hit these trusses. It's going to rust. It looks like black iron. It's not going to take the longevity. The other problem you got with this building is I don't know what's holding this baby down. See, even when I build pavilions, I make sure that I do something here. I'll build a chain wall all the way around to hold that baby down and tie them together with rebar. The rust process in an iron livestock building. Iron is oxidized and loses electrons. That is correct. That building that ammonia is going to climb and hit those trusses, and they're going to rust. Now that iron is reactive to water and oxygen, it creates rust. That's what I'm saying. Blowing rain, moisture in the air, foggy, whatever, that's going to get to those trusses. Acid accepts these free electrons that the metal lost and increases its oxidation rate. And cycle repeats itself. Oxidation, rust formation, acid growth. You don't have to, you can go with a wood truss, especially if you're going to deal with animals. But even without animals, you're dealing with wood whenever you go to close in the building, whether you want to make a store, whether you want to turn it into a barnuminium, whatever it is, dealing with the wood is a much better, it works better together. It's going to save you money. Because, remember, those trusses are no different than this. This bolt is anchored, and that's what holds them buildings down. I don't know what's holding his building down. You know, I got the cable retention system, and I don't know what's holding it down. And the other thing, there's uplifters. He's using the black post protector. We use the brown post protector. It has uplifters when you go into the ground. But the main thing is, and then we put concrete down in there. But look, 2 years, and that's what those trusses are going to look like. Same thing. But if you went to galvanized, this is what would happen. And look at stainless steel. What's going to happen in 5 to 10 years with this metal? We control the quality of our trusses, design, production, and assembly, and shipment. All right, we build all these trusses. We got the scissor truss, which is standard on the elite building. We can build any of these trusses here on the facility. Because we build trusses. We have a truss plant. Much more versatile than just one little truss he's building. And frankly, I can guarantee you these trusses, when we build them, are never going to rust. Here's a picture of the truss plant. This is where the trusses are being designed through a computerized saw. We design it, and that computer feeds this computer, and then that computer tells the saw cuts it automatically. These pieces is what the saw's cutting to make this truss, okay? And that's the table, and what's going to happen, the roller goes over the top, it presses them once, It's going to pick them up, throw them over there, and we go through the cell. So they're pressed twice. 2x8s. All right, we deliver. All our buildings, we deliver. We run 4 18-wheelers, a couple of small trucks. We deliver in 3 states, and we roll. All right, the two common, most popular truss in the wood business is the common and the scissor. I'm a bigger fan of the scissor over the common because of the headroom. If I'm building a home, I like the cathedral look, but it's your preference. And now we're back to the building. The elite building is the best building in the business. No building is going to have this, folks. I'm telling you, call around. And if they start pricing everything I put in this building, because they're not going to give you the 2x8 trusses. None of them put 9-foot spacing. Everything they do, they're going to charge you. And when they do, you'll be more than me. Because this thing's got everything. And on top of this sale, I'm going to give you electrical and foam insulation package. Or you can go to the Pinto, my cheapest building. This is what my competitors sell. But my competitors are not going to give you free and wall roof insulation for this price. So if that's what you're trying to do, it's right there. Plus, I also do a price match. I'll beat anybody's price by $1,000. So if you're looking, either way you want to go, come see us. We're going to help you. We're going to figure out how to get you in that building. Remember, if you type cash right here, I'm going to give you $1,000 right off the top. We give back to the community. If you happen to be military, that's another $500 you can take off your building this week. Any day, any week. Healthcare workers, educators, first responders, giving back to the community. I'm going to give them each a $500 discount off any building they want to buy because of their service to our government or to us, the communities. No other competitors doing that. Or, if you want to hang on, because look, come Christmas Day, that sale's over with. $3,000 down, you got 18 months price protection. It's locked in, 3-month extension, 0% interest. You pay as little as much as you want. Giving back to the community. I keep talking about that because I think it's an important thing. I think it says a lot about the companies that do that. Companies that give back to the community, I think should be given first dibs or first consideration because of what they do. And look, this is the people we've always supported and will continue to support. In fact, the Iowa Christmas tournament is going on Tuesday afternoon between 6 and 8. We're doing the Christmas tier toy drive. We're going to give 250 families toys for their kids and a gumbo dinner. And the Iowa High School tournament is going on as we speak. Okay, here you go. 6 to 8, 5-11, right here at the place. We're going to come in. Your serve come around. We're going to give. It's a cheer toy drive for those families that need a little help, and we're proud to do that. Once again, thank you for listening. What's this? Thank you, Mr. Hughes. We're proud to give back. I just wish that people understand. We can only give back as long as you support us, and because you do support us, we'll always give back, always. But look, it's Friday. Christmas is around the corner. I'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend. Have any questions, give us a call at 337-214-0428 and talk to a building specialist, or call me at 337-515-2154, or you can call 24/7 because I have a building specialist answering that phone 7 days a week, 24/7. Remember, we're open on Saturday till 12. My competitors are not. And if you want to come in Saturday afternoon, they'll stay and wait for you. Come after church Sunday. We'll come take care of you. We're going to serve you. We're going to work when it's convenient for you, not when it's convenient like my competitors do. They all want to go play. We want to take care of you first. So look, give me a call at 337-515-2154 or call a building specialist at 337-214-0428. Look, thank y'all for listening. I'll see y'all Monday.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Iowa, LeBlue area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. Helping people and kids is a good thing. and so we're really proud to work with you.
This one's going to be a little different, guys. In Iowa, over at Mallett Buildings, you're going to stay in your vehicle, you're going to pull through, it'll have a little scenery set up. In Iowa, you're actually going to get some gumbo. We're not doing that in the Lake Charles area. Lee's agreed to take on and help feed people out here too. So gumbo, toys for the kids. We're gonna do newborn all the way to 18 years out here. We're gonna have something for everyone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. out here, Mallett Building. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everybody. Have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for getting us involved. Folks, have a Merry Christmas. We look forward to doing this project with y'all, and we're gonna have a good time.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Iowa, LeBlue area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. You know, helping people and kids is a good thing, and so we're really proud to work with you.
This one's going to be a little different, guys. In Iowa, over at Mallett Buildings, you're going to stay in your vehicle, you're going to pull through, it'll have a little scenery set up. In Iowa, you're actually going to get some gumbo. We're not doing that in the Lake Charles area. Lee's agreed to take on and help feed people out here too. So gumbo, toys for the kids. We're gonna do newborn all the way to 18 years out here. We're gonna have something for everyone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. out here, Mallett Building. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everybody. Have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for getting us involved. Folks, have a Merry Christmas. We look forward to doing this project with y'all, and we're gonna have a good time.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Iowa, LeBlue area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. You know, helping people and kids is a good